Okay. We are live. Forget about that last little error. It didn't exist. I promise. There were no errors of any kind. It's all good. It's all good. Everything is fine. Everything should be more or less in order. Okay. Welcome back. I'm so sorry, everybody, but, you know, bad shit happens sometimes. Ripperino. It's about all I can say about that. Okay. So, last week, we got to look at Septentron. Space Valk 4, I think, a little bit. I think that's more or less it. I was not warned ahead of time that that was going to be there. So, I just sort of had to, you know, I had to just sort of go with it. Oh my god, this place is so bright and white. Why is it so bright? I think it's because I have the, cave lighting set to, like, max or some shit. And so it makes everything absurdly bright. Oh, and also I got my chunks way too high. Because I can have my chunks high on 2B2T. Okay, comp, shader pack settings. What was it? It was lighting, cave lighting. This should get it back to like normal. There we go. For Space Valk 3 anyway. Okay. So yeah, what the fuck? What in the hell is going on? I can't switch game modes. What? What is going on? Copy fallback. Yeah, this should work. Very strange. Yeah, it was very bright, I know. I'm seeing all these builds. You're just sitting here building at 200,000? Yeah. Just building a sign. What the fuck? Something is wrong with my Minecraft, I think. Oh. Oh. That might be why. So as it turns out, you can't use the game mode switcher if you have your chat turned off. I had to turn off the chat because I was on a multiplayer server. Couldn't tell you which one, of course. But I was showing off a world. I couldn't keep that because bad things were there, as it turns out. Oh well, you know, you live and learn. I'm gonna have to ask for a greater in-depth explanation as to what items are at a base the next time I go to it. If I happen to show your base off, please do not include things of that nature. Oh well. Rip and pepperino, as they say. I was unlucky and I witnessed a map art that you would in many ways call untoward. And that's all I can say on the matter. But it's all good now. Oh well. So, mostly, kind of want to, like, correct a lot of these tunnels that are, like, wonky. There are a lot of them. Anyway, live and learn. Yep, I want you dead. I won't check Discord. No, I checked Discord. Relax, man. I know you sent me your stuff. Can I... Well, I mean, how much is this file size? Config.zip. Use multi-MC, make new instances so you don't mess up your configs. God damn it. I never have used multi-MC, so I would have to learn multi-MC from scratch. How big of a mod pack is this? 392 megs. Okay, that's not terrible. Multi-MC. Ugh. I don't know that I want to mess with multi-MC tonight. Okay. I mean, it does look interesting. We'll see. It would otherwise obviously mess up my configs, I know. I'm gonna have to learn multi-MC, I guess. I've never had to mess with that, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I've always had like an aversion to using new mods that I've just never had any experience with. It's not hard to learn. Yeah, I know it's not. But I still have an aversion to learning new mods. Like, it's weird. It's an odd feeling of like, I don't know. I haven't read any messages from you in months? Ani, you've not messaged me in months. Ani, you don't message me, man. Like, you've not even been online since like February, dude. I can't talk to you on Discord. Because you don't exist on Discord. At least not always. Sometimes you do. But that sometimes is rare. So I don't know. Whatever. So if you want to get on Discord, Ani, you know, whoa, you know how. I hate it when people sort of like frame it as like, oh, Jack, you've not done such and such. When it's really not me. Or it's just you attempting to gaslight me, one of the two. Tell me stuff that's not real. You think anybody would do that? They just go on the internet and lie directly to Jacktherippa's face in his YouTube chat? I don't think that's possible. I think people who do that, they have a special place in hell waiting for them. Okay. It's kind of crusty. I can just sort of move these up one a piece. And then hopefully this will... I've got to like alter the size and shape of this tunnel because this tunnel ain't doing it. This tunnel needs to be rectified. Oh my god, so much shit. Actually, I think it'd be better to use like segments and then just paste them over. That might be better. I don't know. Once you started using multi-MC, you never touched the vanilla launcher again. Okay. Well, I'm definitely happy to never have to touch the stupid vanilla launcher again. Problem is, like, the only version of Minecraft I need to regularly access is 1.19.4. And that's just because Future updated to 120. And so I gotta be on 1.19.4 so that I can access the stupid smithing table on 2b2t. Alpha and I were having that problem earlier today. We literally could not access it because all our clients are up to the latest version. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, one other thing I wanted to do before I get too deep into this. I wanted to go back to the drain real fast. If I can find where we put it. The C-Spire, that's close. I've touched the drain. There it is, somewhat recently. It's a 119. God damn it, what did I just hit? I just hit something above that. I don't even know what save this is. Shit. Oh! Oh, I remember this map. When was this? Early 2022? This was 2B2T's 1.18 temp map, I think? Yeah, wow, we were gonna build like a, yeah, Alpha and I built a bunch of like trading stuff. Holy shit, this was a complete accident. I didn't expect to load this place up. Don't remove the water on the island until the mycelium is dead. Grift by Aquaman. Oh yeah, wow. That's old. I believe this was also a base that not only did Alpha and I base here, but I believe I was with Bezo and a few others, and we got griefed, and we made a really interesting base there. Yeah, this was the 1.18 test map, wasn't it? Or 1.17. Maybe it was 1.17. I don't remember. This was a 2B2T test map. We world downloaded the this particular segment for some reason. I clicked that completely by accident. I wanted to find the drain. Whoops. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So the drain. The reason I wanted to look at the drain real fast is that I wanted to see the depth and I wanted to see the diameter. Just because it's very useful to have that info. Welcome to La Drain. This place is still really fucking cool. Like, it's kind of quaint now, but like... Oh, it's 123. Wow. So mine is actually larger. Because mine was 64 plus 64 plus 1. So that's 129. So yeah, mine's actually like slightly larger than the drain. The actual drain. Oh yeah, Offtopia made these sort of gate looking things. I don't know what their purpose was, but he made this as like a, I don't know, like a proof of concept for something. And so I might end up doing similar such things. I don't know. Hey Iris, thank you so much. Holy shit, fairly certain this is 1.16. Oh, it may have been, yeah. That was an accident. I clicked on the wrong thing and I inadvertently opened that up. And I meant to open up the drain to see how large it is. It's 123 in diameter. And so ours is 129. So like we just barely beat it in size. But this somehow looks bigger for some reason. Anyway, thank you so much, Iris. You, what would I have done had the warm ocean been affected by the chunk culling and rolled back to an older chunk? We'd have probably looked around the area just to see if there was a good spot nearby or not. We got really lucky. We were out far enough for that to not matter. I kind of suspected that would be the case, but like, if it had been the case and we got chunk culled or whatever, and we were not able to use newer stuff there, we would just find a place a little farther out. The odds would be very good. We'd be very close to new chunks. Even if that area was not new specifically, there would be options. I wouldn't worry about it. It would have just been a little extra work. Yeah, this must have been 1.16. When was that? Early 2021? Late 2021? God, I don't even remember now. Oh, well. Anyway, just as a fun little aside here. Oh my god, it's doing it again. Fuck me, I hate this. If I load up this server world, it's an old world. Damn it. I'm gonna have to like reboot Minecraft because it's being a bitch. I'm just gonna do vanilla 1.20. Just because it'll be faster. And also it cucks my shaders. I don't know. Now then. So hopefully this world opens up. Because I've shown this world off before. I don't know why it will load partially and then just not load. There we go. Wow. I forgot how bad vanilla loading is. Holy shit. Anyway, so for the Space Valk sort of look-alike, I was thinking of building this. Above the hole that we're going to, like, you know, haul out. And then I would cut out some holes in the center so that you would have space for the beacons. And then I had a lot of stuff over here. I really like the shape. A lot of cool shit for this. So what are you thinking, Alpha? Early 2021? Yeah, okay. Right before April Fool's, yeah. Raining TNT for a couple days. Yeah, that's right. That was wild. Anyway, yeah, what are you, you digging this for a Space Valk 1 sort of ripoff? But over the hole? With the water draining down into the sides. You know, you'd have the hole for the drain. Oh, that's right. This needed to be open to land. Oh, but I don't have World Edit installed because this is vanilla 1.20. Shit. Well, I'm sure that's not too bad. Okay, so we're at 250. So 250 to like over here somewhere. 250, 420. So that's like almost 200 blocks long. So like this thing will more or less eclipse the entirety of the hole that we will end up digging. So I don't know. Maybe make it a little bit skinnier. Not that that's too hard to pull off. Something like that. I think it'll be cool. Trying to get beta back up. The client is 119.2. Drop upgraded to 119.4. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. Like, it works. Maybe I'll just let my imagination run wild. But predominantly, this place will be made out of deep slate, I feel. Not really sure what we would put up in the uppermost area, but, you know, something like that. Okay, so we looked at the drain. I guess that's everything. Oh, wait, I don't have World Edit installed. Shit. Okay, whoa. This place feels weird without all the shaders and shit. And also destroys my frame rate. I've got to reload it in the proper version of Minecraft. Uno momentum por favor. Oh, Minecraft, why must you be so... Ugh. Hey, Thundercloud. Training to beat your friends IRL in Mortal Kombat. They say no one can defeat them. They have 300 hours in game. They don't know. Damn, Mortal Kombat. Dude, Mortal Kombat was the shit back when I was a young little kid. Up until like Mortal Kombat 3, that game was so fucking dope. Oh my god, I played that. I didn't play it like extensively, but like I played it enough to kind of get, you know, all the characters' moves, to understand how to do them. What was something I did? I played through the story mode a few times. I don't think I didn't do anything competitive or anything. What else? Mortal Kombat was just like... It was so over-sensationalized, too. That was the funniest part. Because everybody was like, oh my god, gore, blood, oh. We shouldn't teach our children about gore and violence and blood and shit. And then it didn't fucking matter. because it was just a game anyway. The trilogy was the jam. Oh my god, yes. Mortal Kombat trilogy was the easiest, like, 10 out of 10 game I had seen as a kid. Hours of fun, just beating up my brother who was too young to understand what the hell was going on. Oh. And then my mom got mad at me. It was like, you gotta let your brother win. Oh. And I was just like, all right, I guess I'll just throw myself into the pit of spikes or whatever. Because he couldn't figure out how to do fatalities and things. And there were obviously stage-related deaths you could pull off. And I figured out how to do those. You know, I was just old enough to be able to piece those things together. And this was in a pre-internet age. So, like, doing these things was horribly hard if you didn't have any external resource to figure them out by. And yeah, like, it was so much fun. Mortal Kombat was the first video game you tried in your life at 4 years old. The PS1, holy shit, Poncho, oh my god. That makes me feel old, but like, at the same time, it makes me feel like that's an era I wish I could go back to, just as a tourist. Just to, like, see what it was like, but as an adult. Because the view of the world was just like, my view of the world was too childish in those days. Not really terribly objective. I don't know, I'm weird that way. Can I sign a book for you? Maybe, Warrior, maybe. We'll see. If my fucking Minecraft will load, holy shit. Come on, guy. Mincraft, please. Maybe it's because I'm streaming. I think it's because I'm streaming. Let me stop it first. Okay, that was a bad idea. It was gonna end my stream. I can't have that. So oh well. I guess we're stuck waiting for Minecraft to fire up. Maybe I should have just, like, taken out the client. Yeah, I think taking out the client would have been smart. And then firing it up without the client. God damn it. Is it gonna get, like, mad at me if I... Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't move this because it's in use. This is such a good song, but God. Your uncle had the fatalities written down in a notebook, got them for video game magazines. Oh my God. That was the only places you could get those back in the day. You had exactly... I guess I'm going to swap over to this. Yeah, you had exactly that and nothing else. If you didn't get, I keep forgetting I have this screen, by the way. But yeah, if you didn't get it through a player's guide dedicated to Mortal Kombat, or if you didn't get it from just various magazines that came out, Game Informer, there was like 2 or 3 others, but I don't remember their names. That was it. Like, they didn't say this sort of stuff in the manuals for the games themselves. They incentivized you to either experiment, or once you figured out how these moves all worked, because they all work, based on patterns. They were very easy to replicate. You would have been very, very, like, it would be very easy to experiment and just figure it out. Okay, well, I guess I'm just ending the process. Because it's not fucking doing anything. Ah. Okay, Minecraft, I need you to stop being. Somehow. Oh my God, it's just not. It's just not allowing me. I don't get what the deal is. There we go. Okay. Here's Minecraft, another one. God damn it, dude. I do not understand what it is that I've... Where have I gone wrong? There it is. Holy hell, Minecraft. Okay, well that appears to have done it. Okay. Maybe I should just like play without the client for like Space Valk. Normally it's not this cantankerous, but like holy shit. I have wasted so much time just waiting for the thing to load. Like, it's nuts. Ah, flashbang. My eyes. Okay. So apparently the end behaves this way when I tweak it. Where's it? Video. No, damn it. Video. If I go to the shader pack lighting, like, it's fine for, it's fine for, caves in the overworld. But if I'm doing this on Space Valk, there is no way in hell. It's too bright. Just not worth it. Where did I have it? What's Cave Light 0 like? Cave Light 0 is actually kind of moody. I like that. That's low-key pretty cool. Not a bad little, Oh, what the fuck? No. Go over there. There we go. What's another, like, fun childhood memory of, like, this or that video game? I remember I got in trouble for, we rented Mortal Kombat on the Nintendo 64 way back when. That shows you how old I am, first of all. But when I'd done that, my mother didn't know that it was the violent video game Mortal Kombat. She was ignorant to that at the time. And she basically was like... Because we'd already rented it when she found out. And so originally she was like, you can't play this. And then she was like, okay, well you can play it for only like an hour, but with me supervising you. I didn't care. There was really just blood, and that was it. And then the N64 version, I think, had blood that was like censored, or it was green blood or something. And there were codes you had to know to gain access to that stuff. Or was that on the Sega? I don't remember. Either way, it seemed kind of like pointless and arbitrary to get upset about it because I just didn't care. Like, the blood in the Mortal Kombat series was like funny, kind of, or amusing. It was like, hey, look at how much damage I can do to this whoever. I never read into it that deeply, I guess. But I don't know. I'm sure something or another is going to come along when I'm, you know, moderately old, and my kids will be like, hey, Daddy, I want to play this. And I'm going to be like, what the hell is this? And I'm going to flip my shit. And it's just going to be, that, the Mortal Kombat incident all over again. And I'm just going to be like, you're not playing this. And it's not going to matter. Because it's not, like, that unique. Ooh. This did not work out the way I was hoping. I'm going to have to manually tweak these. Ah, Jesus. But anyway, yeah, didn't see this SNES version have Sweat instead. I don't remember. I remember I played that one from a friend. Fuck, what was the SNES version like? It was very easy. I remember the 64 version was really tough. I remember also that we had cheat codes. Friend had a Game Genie, I think. And so we were able to use those to make our characters invincible and stuff. I don't remember what else we did with it because, like, I was kind of worried at that time because my mother had that flip out. That I would get caught playing, you know, Mortal Kombat. And I was deathly afraid of that. I'm pretty sure I would have been, like, punished had I done that. Or had I been caught, rather. And so I didn't, like, play around with it very much. But it ultimately didn't fucking matter at all because it's just Mortal Kombat. Like, Mortal Kombat is such a 90s thing. Literally, Mortal Kombat fell off a cliff the moment we got to, like, 2001, 2002. I never heard another damn thing about Mortal Kombat again. I know Mortal Kombat tried to branch out into the 3D era and had minimal success doing so. But, no, that was it. I know time will come for you not understanding games when you get old. I mean, maybe. I'm thinking it's more just how cultural trends are. People become very pearl clutchy as they get older, you know? And it's a known human phenomenon that we are not, like, even remotely conscious of. The world of Jack used the stat command. I mean, I didn't use the stat command everywhere. I used the stat command in some places, but not in all places. Anyway, I discovered GTA and Halo when you were in kindergarten because the older kids kept talking about it. Damn. I was never a GTA fan, and I had Half-Life, and Half-Life blew Halo out of the water, so I was never, like, that impressed with it. But I know it's a good game. I just never bothered. What was the point, you know? No one understood how to play the 3D stage games of the PS2. Yes. It felt very jarring because it couldn't make that jump. And then also, they just lost all their creativity. I don't know what it was with Mortal Kombat. They just sort of went, we got no more ideas, let's just reinvent, because now they're still doing it, by the way. Let's just reinvent the first game, but with slightly different variation. Like, oh, it's the first game all over again, but it's a time loop because everybody died. And so it was all just in Raiden's head. Or some shit. And I guess if you're M. Night Shyamalan, that makes for a really cool twist or whatever, but, like, fucking hell. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot better. Halo back in the day. Oh, yeah. Halo CE. I'm sure there were a lot of friends I could have made if I had gotten into Halo. I just never bothered. Still don't feel bad about not having gotten into Halo. There were a lot of people who were Halo fans, from what I recall. And I was just like, okay, that's nice. Metroid and Half-Life are better. And none of them knew what those were. I just remember going like, you don't know what Metroid is? Because Metroid Prime had just come out. And Metroid Prime 2 had just come out. And I was like, you don't know what Half-Life is, which is one of the best FPS games ever made. Barely any of them played Doom. So barely any of them knew what Doom was. And they didn't know about some of the greatest things at that time. And I was just like, yeah, you guys aren't You guys are plebs. You're not worth my time. And then I took up Yu-Gi-Oh! As a hobby not long after. And met some of them at a card shop I went to, and I was like, oh, you guys are from my school. And actually, funny enough, we could still bond despite them being Halo plebs. And they made fun of me for liking Metroid Prime, which I just couldn't wrap my head around. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, okay, it's not Halo, but like it's its own thing. It's still perfectly good. None of them knew what Half-Life was, and I still probably think they don't. Though maybe that's changed. Not knowing what Half-Life is a fucking crime. If you know anything about FPS games, but you don't know what Half-Life is, highly, highly consider tying a very tight noose around your neck. No, just kidding. Educate yourself. Get Half-Life or Black Mesa, whichever. They're both good. And enjoy the shit out of them. You will know what it means to play an FPS game from the 90s. I pity the fool. How should keep the item reset and the map reset? Well, sorry. You and I got outvoted. Half-Life is great. You're not wrong, Cade 2. But yeah, no, the map reset, item reset stuff, like, there were options to do one or the other. Only items, but no map reset. Keep it as is, or total reset. And total reset won out by like 65 to 70%. We weren't winning this, guys. I'm so sorry. It's just was not gonna happen. Half-Life Alyx, I've never played it. It's locked behind VR. And there's one dude making a conversion mod to put Half-Life Alyx as a, you know, the standard FPS. And like, that's really fucking cool. I don't actually know the progress of that. I've not heard anything about it in a while. But like Half-Life Alyx, if it were a regular FPS game, would have been great. Now, it would have been more or less Half-Life 2 Episode 3, kind of. But like, I don't know. I was really sad when I learned that it was locked on VR. Let's stack this 45. Perfect. Yeah, when I learned it was a VR game, I was like, oh shit. I'm not shelling out literally thousands of dollars just to be able to play one game. That's nutso. So I settled for watching playthroughs on YouTube. And that's more or less been fine. I wouldn't mind if that total conversion mod worked out. But I don't know. I have no idea what progress it's at or how good it's going to be or anything of that nature. Hopefully it's good. Okay. Let's put that there. And this tunnel turns along this way and goes on off that direction. I'm going to have more of these tunnels that crisscross under the disc. Just for fun. Yeah, that'll work. Jack if he'd used stack on the entire world. As that one dude said. Honestly, the stack feature is goated. There we go. Do I prefer the new update? Based on what I've heard, I'm proud of how... Yeah, it's not terrible. I just like the fact that a lot of the vanilla terrain generation is more difficult to spoof than ever. You don't know what's where. You have some uncertainty, and you can more or less just enjoy exploring for exploring's sake. You're no longer, like, trying to find bases. Like, you're incentivized to make your own base. That's good. Yeah, okay, there are people who don't like that, but whatever. You can't appease everybody. But I do like the fact that you don't know what's around the corner, and you have some measure of safety, or security, I guess, for not having everything be compromised. At least, I hope. We could be terribly wrong. We could wake up tomorrow and be like, haha, exploit. Oh, whoops. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. New upgrade is new update is great. 5 hours trying to get ravine terraforming, just decorating. Oh, okay. Have I played Yu-Gi-Oh with Chris Chan? God, no. That fucker needs to... I'm so... Oh, man, Chris Chan. Oh, my God. Why did you bring up Chris Chan, Poncho? I wish that fucker hadn't gotten off. Holy shit. That asshat had all of his charges dropped. He's walking free. No more jail time. Like, no real penalization for his actions beyond what he's already had. Which is not enough. Anyone I've talked to about that is all equally upset. Truly, people like Chris Chan seem to just continually get away with murder. Or at least, they continue to get away with being pieces of shit. I can stack on a 45-degree angle. But is that going to produce the effect that I want? I've never tried stacking on a 45. Am I even looking at the right angle? Okay. There it is, 45. Okay. Stack 30. No. Unless there is a undo. Let's do stack. Oh, I can do what would it be? Forward. Would it be up? 45 times? No. How do you stack on a 45-degree angle? I've never seen that. Thank you for the help, Milo, but I may need it in greater detail than that. Chris Chan got free 3 hours later. Pop-Up logs on to Constantium. Okay. Oh, well. How did you not see I was streaming? Yeah, I don't know how, Travis. You should know that I'm usually streaming at 8 p.m. my time. Which is whatever time it is for you. Don't say it out loud. But you know. Okay. Let me launch a Minecraft now. You figure it out real quick. Okay, thank you, Milo. I would love to know how to stack things at a 45. That would be dope. Not gonna lie. Okay. But having it go up like this ain't bad. I don't know. I think this is more like the illusion of a 45-degree angle. It's 2011, 4 a.m. You get a call. It's not to say, I gotta rename Minecraft. It's either gonna be Mine, or Craft. Your call. Which do you reply? I guess Mine. Craft does not make sense. Nor does Mine, but we'll have to hand wave that away. Yeah, I don't know, man. That is tough. I got to rename Minecraft. What do you rename it to? I guess I would name it Mine. It's stupid, but like, if those are my only options, I guess it's stupid. It's stupid no matter what. Okay. I need an easy way to replicate these slices. There we go. And so every 3. Yeah, there we go. That's much easier. I'm kind of getting out of the groove of using Swift Sneak again. But lucky for me, I got Swift Sneak again today. Ah, fuck. Paste. There we go. Swift Sneak was like one of those odd includes that becomes like second nature once you get used to it. And then going back is like a pain. Not having it after having it is very odd. But it's fine. Alpha and I, we worked hard today doing a thing. But I don't want to say what yet. You all will have to wait until tomorrow to find out what that is. I'm sure you can figure it out, of course. When do I plan on building this on the actual server? Oh boy. Oh, sweet summer child. I'm not building this on the actual server. This is too fucking crazy to build on the actual server. Maybe one day, if I had like, I don't know, a 500 double chest of shulker boxes of like every item under the sun. Like the mother of all stashes. I could probably do it. But like realistically, I don't want to build this on 2B2T. It's too much effort. Okay. But if somebody else wants to build it, I'm releasing the world at the end of the year. And whatever progress level it's at that time, have at it. So if you guys want to build it on 2B2T, you mad lads, you have right at it. If you all have the items, the resources, the connections, whatever, yeah, feel free. But I am not building this thing on 2B2T again. I'm moving on. I'm so sick of seeing this place. Like, yeah, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I'm still sick of seeing it. Hit me up for Jack. Or for hire, Jack, and I'll make it for you. Now, you know I have the tolerance. Why do I need to hire you, though? Like, realistically, you'll have the option all on your own. You can just make it yourself. Like, there are dozens and dozens of, well, no, literally hundreds of episodes of just me making stuff. you can easily replicate a lot of what I've done and then just, like, go from there. You don't really need me to, like... You can make a Space Valk 3 of your own if you wanted. Easily. So if you have the tolerance for it, then I guess you need to go ahead and produce it, don't you? But no, I mean, you can wait until I give out the world download at the end of the year, but, like, realistically, this is probably the end of it. End of the year is going to be fairly soon, too. Like, it'll come before you know it. So, like, don't hear the words end of the year and think, oh, but that's almost 4 months away. 4 months tends to pass a lot faster than you think. So don't feel bad. Oh, wait. I don't have that saved. But yeah, do stack amount XYZ. Oh, okay. Well, it's probably too late to bother with it now, but thank you so much, Milo. I will try to remember that. I don't know that I will have an application for it right away, but... I don't know, it could be useful. Oh wait, shit, that one bends. Okay, let's copy this one. Stack it just one time. Okay. Now I've got the segment, so stack it like 10 times. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Oh, wait. Oh no, is this gonna be a problem? I need to see if this will line up with something. Okay, so it looks like it will, you know, glide over this, so it won't intervene. It won't hit that. I want this thing to meet at the correct Y level. Okay, so this is what, the middle? Ooh, see, I want this obsidian to go here on this Y level. Damn it, I'm gonna have to, like, extend this up just a little bit. Yeah, we're like two blocks off. That's manageable. That means it'll be getting close to your birthday and you'll get older. Oh my god, not older. Well, that sucks, Travis. But guess what? All of us get older. Whether you like it or not. You will inevitably become older. And when that happens, I don't know, because old, I mean, that any number of things can happen, man. Don't worry about getting older. People obsess about shit like that, and it's rather silly. Oh wait, oh fuck, am I messing up the pattern? I bet I am. Well, it might not mess up the pattern. I'm gonna manually adjust this though. This should all still work out. Yeah, okay, good. The pattern is maintained. For the greater good. The greater good. I don't have an echo, but, you know. Just imagine when I said the greater good, it echoed. Like the movie Hot Fuzz. That movie was the shit. Okay. You have DBQ ETA World download at the end of the year. Yeah, I basically just said it. Whatever it'll be, whatever I got at the end of the year is what I will have. And you all will have it too. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we're all on the same page. I'm releasing this at the end of the year, I guess. All right. Stack 10. Nope. Guess again, Jack. You didn't go far enough. There we go. Ooh, that almost works. Bam. Sell. Okay. So, I have these pillars here as sort of like connectors slash junctions for these minecart rails. Now, where do I want this to pop out at? I guess I could like have it feed out through there. I want this to go out like maybe out through here. And then it'll curve off and go off this way. Why? Because I want it to. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. But anyway, yeah, who am I basing with on 2B2T, Milo? Well, the one, the only, Alpha Computer. The man I based with 100 million times, it seems. Anywhere I go, it's usually with him. Alpha and I are bros. That's how it is. Oh, who's... Okay. Okay, whatever. Aloha Computer, yes, exactly. Change the description then? Oh yeah, I should probably, shouldn't I? ETA. No, I do not know when the ETA is. Okay, I will release the world download at the end of 2023. Okay. Good point. I forgot to put that in the description, so thank you, Ani. Sometimes I need a kick in the pants to get my ass in gear and do things. It helps to have that. Your base is currently a weird group of people. It's you, Offsets, Hacked Walmart, 3VT Falls Green, 1 DRW, the Big Bullet, and Ox. Anyway, what's ETA? Estimated time of arrival. The estimated time of me giving it out. At that time when I wrote that description, I didn't know. But I wasn't in the same headspace. We didn't have an updated 1.19 2B2T. Like, I was a much more inexperienced streamer. I hadn't yet grown tired of Space Valk 3. Like, there just so many things had to change, more or less. When I took that break from Space Valk 3, and I was playing Terraria earlier this year, I took about a 2-month break to play Terraria. And when I did that, I kind of went, you know, this is nice. Wouldn't it be nice if it was just always this way? I didn't have to worry about Space Valk 3 ever again. Because I'm tired of seeing it. Because that's when I kind of realized, yeah, I'm tired of seeing it. I just don't want to. I don't want to play it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to build there anymore. I'm tired of it. It's a cool base, magnum opus, etc., etc. But there comes a point where, you know, even if you ate the finest steak day in and day out, over and over for every meal, the finest steak in the world, even that would become like poison to you. And you'd be like, I don't want steak ever again. And I know that's horrible to think about, but like, yeah, you can get that tired of something. No matter how good the something is, you can get to the point where you're like, I never want to see another, you know, this, that, the other again. I'm not going to like say, oh, I never want to do another end base ever again, though I did feel that way once upon a time. I'd say it's more of a, I don't want another quartz end base anytime soon. Maybe one day in the distant future I will do another. Maybe. Tip, get in a call with Alpha while I play with him on 2PT. Maybe you weren't... That's not a bad idea, Poncho. But we will not be doing that. That is already off the table. So don't worry about that. I wish, but sadly no. Moderation is awfully the best spice. Yeah, exactly. Eating the best meal over and over and over would become very quickly the worst meal. No matter how well made the meal is, even if it's fantastic every time, expertly crafted, the best steak in the world, day in and day out for every meal would just be unbelievably awful after a time. You would be completely unable to, like, live on that, and only on that. You would naturally get bored of it. There's just no getting around that. Ow. My butt cheeks are hurting. And well, that's how it is. You know, you learn to take it and do something else. Take your frustrations and put them into another project. You know, channel that energy more positively. But for me, I'm done. If I do build on Space Valk 3, it'll be in private, and it will be more or less my own changes. You know, you guys will have this place to do with as you see fit too. Although, there were a lot of NSFW maps that were released over the first wave of maps had a lot of NSFW stuff on them, and then obviously subsequent waves. So like, I'm gonna have to get rid of those maps. Sorry. But you know, that's just how it is. I can't release some of those maps. Some of them, like the a certain flag from a certain time period that may or may not coincide with a world war. You know, that flag existed once upon a time on 2B2T. And I have all the old map arts from back then, so can't exactly be releasing that. So, you know, you'll have to deal with that. I'm sure if you want, you can get your hands on those. They are on the archive, so you can figure that out for yourselves. But I will not be distributing maps of that nature. Or as Spike says, hunger is the best. Yeah, hunger is the best spice. That's an old adage, though. That was well before Spike. Did I ever base in the Nether? Actually, no. I've never done a Nether base. I don't know that I ever will because the Nether looks ugly. Could I maybe do, I don't know, like a bastion renovation or something? Maybe. We'll see. There's really nothing in the Nether that catches my eye and makes me go, ah, this is a place I need to base. I just don't care. So for now, no. I'm gonna say there's just not a reason to. Oh, whoops. But, like, maybe, you know, one day, if the Nether gets something really, really cool in it, or I find some really wild, outlandish terrain, and, like, it just is the best thing, maybe. Maybe I might do a Nether build. I've heard of people making Nether builds and Nether bases out well beyond where the world border would put you. So, like, if you jumped into the overworld from that section of Nether, you'd be beyond the world border. I've heard of people doing bases there. But I'm not doing a Nether base. I'm certainly not going to go out that far, even though now you can, funny enough, respawn in the Nether. I don't know. Actually, maybe now is the best time to do something like that. Who knows? Froglight and Shroomlight, they come from the Nether realm. A little bit. Shroomlights, at least, are easier to get a hold of. We could probably do a lot of frogs. Although getting frogs there without standing water. Like, I saw Etho do a trick for growing up frogs really fast in the Nether. But, like, he was, he did it in a weird way that I don't know could be replicable on 2B2T. Maybe it would work. He fed the tadpoles a bunch of slime balls because when you feed a mob its food, you cut the little baby version's time to grow up by like 20 or 30% or something like that. So you just keep cutting it down by 20 to 30% every time, and eventually you get down to like the ideal time or some shit like that. And so, I don't know, maybe that's more along the lines of what I'd have to do. And then just take a bunch of tadpoles out there and make a froglight farm. Go from there, I guess. I don't know. Because, see, on the fan server, people could make froglight farms. And they weren't like shit. We had nether roof access. That was why. 2B2T makes that a little bit more difficult. So I don't know. I wanted to use Froglight at the base, in addition to Shroomlight and Glowstone. Glowstone and Shroomlight are not difficult to get my hands on, but the Froglight might be. Oh wow. Yeah, this new free cam acceleration thing is wild. Whoops. Accelerate. Yeah, wow, that is really annoying. But it's so handy to have, too. V speed. Oh, that's vertical speed. Horizontal speed. There we go. There, that is much better. Okay. Now then, I want to make this go through the center of the pillar and then pop out here. Actually, I think we can knock out these corners. All right, cool, cool. Oh shit, it's 9:42. Damn it, time has really gotten away from me. I've got to shut down and go to bed soon. What a terrible state of affairs. Oh well, today's the last day. I don't have to worry about it doing that tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be a longer one. Let's do like stack 10. Perfect. It won't be so bad. God, I feel like I've barely gotten any progress done on this thing. Probably because I have barely gotten any progress done. Okay. This needs to be here so that it can turn. Back there. All right, cool. Okay, yeah, this feels like way more in depth. Okay, cool, cool, cool. There. Oh, wait. That's fine. I need this to wrap around like so. Yeah. Okay. That wraps around like this. This. Then I gotta put like levers on everything to light them all up, power them. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, cool. Wow. And then we can curve and go out that direction. Love this song. Lever. Actually, maybe putting it on the block is better. Yeah, putting it on the block looks better. I could always hide it under the blocks, I suppose. Like right there. Yeah, that looks 50 million times better. Not that it really matters. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sea lantern. 1, 2, 3. So we'll turn off right there. Now, does this cleanly pierce through the glass? Doesn't leave any excess or any odd angles. Yeah, more or less. I want it to look good as it goes outside. And this will loop underneath the disc. Should be pretty cool. Roughly 10 more minutes before I gotta shut this thing down and get some rest. God, time just passes so quickly. Before you know it, the day is over. And it feels like you'd more or less just begun it. Like, I don't get that. How has that feeling continued to baffle me for so damn long? But here we are. Shout out to Legere for making the worst free cam edition ever. Oh, the accelerate thing. Yeah, that was in response to Meteor having this really cool accelerate, but like I don't think it was properly implemented, or maybe we're just all too smooth-brained to be able to like properly appreciate how to implement it. I don't know. There are a lot of features in Future that are good, but I just don't know how to use them properly. And maybe a really, really, really comprehensive tutorial. But, like, there's bound to be one like that out there. I don't know. Feels like last week Christmas karaoke happened. God, that does feel like last week. It feels more along the lines of like 10 to 12 weeks ago. I don't know if I'll be doing another Christmas karaoke. But, we'll see. Did I write that paper on the book? Yes, I did, actually. I was, I rechecked what it was, what exactly they were expecting of us, and how to do it. And it turns out it was piss easy. I just pounded out all of my thoughts inside, like, 10 minutes. And that was more than adequate. And, yeah, it was not a summary like I was originally expecting it to be. It was actually a, hey, you know, what are you thinking about this, that, or the other? And why are you thinking it? And so I just did that. I was like, okay, well, I think this, this, and this. And it made a little bit more sense. And funny enough, we had the sort of discussion portion of our lecture, or of the class rather. The discussion portion more or less covers the uncertainty of like what you're not sure of, why this is the way it is, things like that. And it actually goes a long way, funny enough. Okay, where is my smooth quartz block at? Oh yeah, those of you who want to make smooth quartz on 2B2T for whatever reason, all you have to do is take a quartz block and fire it in a furnace, and that'll do it. Because a lot of people have wondered, you know, what is smooth quartz and how do I get it? You get it by firing already existent quartz in an oven. And it makes a seamless sort of texture. It's really nice, actually. Came a little bit too late in the Minecraft dev cycle for my liking, but, you know. Oh, great. Now anyone who rides here is going to get sucked out into the vacuum of space. But yeah, I think this works out. And then this will route down around here and then go under. And then, I guess, up to here. Maybe make this like a sort of train station-esque. Like maybe here. Down. I guess you don't really need another down. Something like that. Person who was writing about 2B2T, I don't know. Has breaking blocks on 2B2T while in Future been glitchy? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if that feature that they were talking about pushing out got fixed. I don't know. Also, I'm looking forward to decorating with respawn anchors and then blowing myself up accidentally. That's going to be fun. But low-key, lit respawn anchors behind a barrier, like a glass pane or something, looks really fucking dope. Like this. You would do this. You need glowstone, obviously. And then this, and then I guess we'll put it behind blue. Oh, don't put me in adventure mode, you piece of shit. Whoops. Set block stone. There we go. Oh god. Okay. When you're opening or pressing on anything for a respawn anchor, if you're using this decoratively, and you can, if you're a madman, you can, Obviously, if I interact with this like that, it's going to blow up. But, oh, and if you interact with it while it has no charge, you won't get anything. So to build with this, you need to be shifting with a block in your hand. If you're shifting and you click on it with an empty hand, it still go boom. By the way, these things explode with as much ferocity as a crystal, an end crystal. So beware. But like putting it in front of something, I don't know, and then surrounding it. Makes for a killer looking installation of some kind. And obviously you want to encase it to retard proof it. You know, you don't want just anyone clicking this on accident. But you can do this. Like, it's actually not terrible. You will pop a totem if you fuck up though, so beware. But yeah. Oh yeah, Utopia. Yeah, Utopia is awful. Put in a lay and put it into the fire on a furnace. Smooth a lay. What? Whatever. I don't know what joke you were trying to make there, Poncho, but sure, whatever. And then let's also, I kind of want to try it with a glass pane. The only problem is it connects up in the middle and you can see it. And that bothers the hell out of me. There's no way to avoid that. That middle connection will always be made. But the geometry looks really cool. That looks really fucking cool too, actually. What's it look like from underneath? It's just crying obsidian. I don't know. Yeah, like lining a bunch of these up, like every other block is a respawn anchor with a thing in this, you know, it's fully lit up. Because I think this puts out a light level of 15. Like, it puts out a really high light level, so it's actually really good for lighting. It's 13. Okay, so it's like 14. So you could do that, theoretically. You could light up a hallway, no problem with this. But that's up to you. If you're a madman and you want to do that, I don't know. Anchors do less damage than crystals? I don't know, Poncho. I don't know that I want to believe that. Blast protection on pants or in the chest plate, and why? That just doesn't feel right. I haven't tested it. So I could be wrong. Wouldn't that be funny? But it just doesn't feel correct. So I don't know. Whatever, man. I'm not that worried about it, really. Okay. So right out. As soon as you get down, let's rotate this 180 degrees. Zap that away. Oh, fuck. Undo. There we go. Oh. Rip. Rippin' pepperoni. Ooh, pepperoni. I want a pizza now. I could go for a pizza, honestly. It's the middle of the night now, but, you know. Crazy hankering for this or that. But anyway, wow, one room, checkered, sea lanterns, some blue blocks. Flew through second was awesome. sea lantern and blue blocks. Was it over here? I don't remember where I even was. Was it over this way? Was it this? Oh yeah, this is a recreation of Thwomp's Fortress from Mario 64. I don't know why, I just wanted to remake this as sort of like a pseudo hologram. It's a pretty good faithful likeness, I like to think. I don't know, I just sort of made this offhandedly as a whim. Or on a whim one day. The madness of the few years I've been working on this build for. It's a decent little diorama, I guess. Have I tasted $1 pizza from New York? No, I haven't. What in the Schrodinger's Fortress is this? Well, originally, the idea was this build was a holodeck. That was the idea. So what you would do is you would have, you know, Thwomp's Fortress, Bavon Battlefield, Jolly Roger Bay. I was going to make mock-ups of all the Super Mario 64 worlds. I think I ran out of courses. Yeah, Bowser in the Sky. So, like, I didn't even have enough to fill out the whole thing. And what I was going to do is you would take a water elevator up, and you would be able to, you know, jump over here. And you could just sort of have your fun. Screw around with it. Look at it. Enjoy it for what it is. And then you'd, I don't know, go somewhere else or something. There's no stars to grab, obviously. Not that there'd be, you know, a problem with that. I guess I could make stars with floating armor stands. You know, game mode 0, or no, it's game mode 3. Armor stands. I could probably do that. And then have them hold a, I don't even know what I would do for... What would an armor, or what would a star from Super Mario 64 look like in Minecraft? Like, what item would be comparable? Don't let the bed bug... Oh yeah, sleep tight. Yeah, I should probably start thinking about heading to bed. Yeah, it's 10. Rip and pepperoni for me. Okay, let me quickly rotate this around there and then paste it. There we go. I'm just going to use this as like a reference, and I'm going to move it over to here so that I've got an easy way to put it down somewhere. Actually, maybe I should just take 180 again. I should eat your pizza, Travis. Honestly, I can make a killer pizza myself. I don't think I need to try your pizza. Not that you probably don't make a good pizza, but like, I too can make food. Undo. And I've had to make pizza from scratch before. I'm actually really good at it. So I don't know. Whatever, I'll worry about that some other day. I will take y'all to 2B2T tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I truly appreciate it. Thank y'all to those who donated. I love y'all so much. Thank you for your support. Join our Discord. You know, if y'all want to have your user world featured next week, the user world tab exists in our Discord for a reason. Submit a single player world download of whatever it is you know, care to give me. Please don't submit anything bad. Please, no bad, nothing bad. I know you're a chef. I don't care, Travis. But anyway, thank y'all so much. I will catch y'all later. Shouldn't be too much longer. Only a mere 24 hours from now. Well, actually, it's probably more like 22. But yeah, y'all have a good one. I will see y'all later. Goodbye.